Hey, listen, Lil Baby might have the most dumbest goons in the world, man. Now listen, there's rumors going on right now that Lil Baby shot an NFL athlete after the Super Bowl, bro. Who does this? This is like a footballer in the UK. This is like Bruno Fernandes after a football game getting shot in the foot, bro. This don't happen. I don't know if this is like an American thing, but yo, listen, we gotta check this out, bro.
Lil Baby's entourage just got him in a world of trouble. Oh, y'all done did it now, man. While a bunch of sophisticated people were trying to enjoy their Super Bowl, a bunch of dusty hooligans with stinky draws pulled up with Lil Baby to disturb the peace.
But first, a stunning announcement from the 49ers. One of their players shot early this morning in San Francisco. The team says defensive end Keon White was shot in the ankle. Good evening. I'm Claudine Wong.
And I'm Mike Meeback. San Francisco police confirming they did respond to a report of shots fired on Mission right near South Van Ness. 4 o'clock this morning. Police did not identify White as the victim, but the team has since confirmed he was shot.
KTVU's Bailey O'Carroll joins us in the studio with the latest on what we are hearing about this shooting. Bailey.
Yeah, guys, let's get to the details of what we do know, because it is little. I heard from the team about 30 minutes ago. They did tell me 27-year-old defensive end Keon White is out of surgery and that it was successful. San Francisco police described his injury as non-life-threatening. According to police, officers responded to reports of a shooting following an argument that started inside of a business. No arrests have been made. A suspect has not been identified.
When they say a suspect has not been identified...
Listen, before he gets into saying what he got to say and that, yeah, like, bro, if you shoot a high-profile athlete, bro, especially after a Super Bowl, what do you think is going to happen, man? Do you think it's just gonna like just get pushed under the carpet? You know, it just didn't happen. You shot an athlete, bro. He needs to go back to training. And when he reports why he can't go to training, what do you think he's going to say? I just got shot. It's all right. No, these things happen every day. Lil Baby's out here shooting athletes now, bro. These Americans did it now.
They meant when they talked to the NFL player after he was shot, he refused to cooperate. Now, a lot of these dudes who are now multi-millionaire pro athletes, they also come from the hood. They also like to present themselves as street dudes. They like to live out these, this weird fantasy of being some type of tough street dude when they are, in fact, multi-million-dollar athletes. So he probably still lived by the street code, which is, don't tell nothing, don't talk to the police. But make no mistake about it. Make no mistake about it, bro. He's probably on some no snitching, no telling, no talking right now because it just happened. But they shot him in his leg. Yeah. As an NFL player, you need your legs to make money, bro. You need your legs.
You need them legs, motherfucker. Without them legs, what you gonna do, man? Hey, listen. We don't snitch over here, man. I know it's Lil Baby, but hey, there's no snitching. Right now, I ain't got no legs, I ain't got no feet, but hey. I ain't making no money, but hey, we don't snitch over here, man. Man, shut your ass up, man.
To make money. God forbid, after surgery, he don't recover 100%. He don't go back to what he was before getting shot. They got to take out some ligaments, and he don't go back to what he was. He gets arthritis. God forbid. Because when that happens, he coming. He coming. Lil Baby won't be able to enjoy his $100 million and all his wealth and his money. If that NFL player leg don't heal up, don't go back to being what he was before getting shot, he's coming for Lil Baby. So that, I'm not no snitch stuff is cool right now.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Listen, if he come back here and he ain't nowhere near what he used to be and is messed up forever, he can't play Poppy no more. Hey, he's singing, bro. Hey, what is it in America? 911. Hey, listen, I remember now, bro. That shit was Lil Baby. Lock his ass up. Hey, listen, if Lil Baby thinks that he ain't gonna end up snitching, if, he doesn't recover, hey, he crazy.
But when shit get real, baby, you going to jail.
I spoke with Dr. Rick Lehman, the director of the U.S. Center for Sports Medicine. Dr. Lehman told me White's recovery time will vary greatly depending on where the bullet hit his ankle.
Well, you never want to get shot in the back because that's where your Achilles is. And you don't really want to get shot on the side because that's where all your major vessels are. So let's say he had a nerve injury, that would end his career. He got shot in something called the posterior tibial nerve. So that would end his career. So hopefully you want to get shot in the front. Well, you don't want to get shot, but if you get shot, you want to get shot in the front or potentially in the side. That would be your preference. And in a perfect world, you would get shot and it would not have any bony impacts.
Less than a year and a half ago, 49ers wide receiver Ricky Pearsall was shot in the chest during a robbery in San Francisco's Union Square. That suspect, a juvenile, has since been arrested and charged. Guys?
Certainly that was a robbery, but we still don't know a lot of details of what led up to this shooting with Keon White.
Exactly, yeah. Police have not said what exactly led up to Keon White getting shot in the ankle. But the Niners will provide updates when appropriate, and police will hopefully provide updates soon as well.
All right, Bailey, thank you so much.
Bailey, thank you. San Francisco Mayor Daniel Lurie responding to the shooting, saying any violent incident in our city is unacceptable, and I'm hoping Keon recovers quickly. I've spoken with SFPD and 49ers leadership. We are all grateful to our SFPD officers for their quick response. As always, I will continue to work with San Francisco law enforcement to ensure our neighborhoods and our residents are safe.
The doctor said there's a possibility that this NFL player will have his career ended due to this surgery, due to what's currently going on. So let's just pray that this dude still gets to have a long and healthy career. But you're probably asking, how did Lil Baby name get involved in this? How do we know? Is this clickbait? No, it's not clickbait, people. All right, we actually have information and eyewitnesses that puts Lil Baby at the situation. So what exactly led to this NFL player getting shot and possibly losing his career and having it end forever? Well, we know what happened, and it's quite possibly the most silliest, dumbest thing ever. But obviously, when you have dusty Egomites involved, nothing is too small to take a life. An argument took place between Lil Baby, his crew, and this dude and his crew before this dude was shot. Now, when it comes to Lil Baby and these rappers, they're only tough when they're like packed up like hyenas. Let's be real here. If Lil Baby and this dude was in a dark room by themselves, you think Lil Baby is uttering a peep? You think Lil Baby is challenging this dude to any type of physical confrontation? Not one bit. But Lil Baby was with a bunch of hooligans with nothing to lose. So, they caused issues with this guy and then ultimately shot him, okay? Because when you read the story, it's perfectly clear that it was Lil Baby's and his crew fault. They were the antagonists in this situation, right? So when we scroll down and when we read, it says the investigation into the shooting of Keon White just took a wild turn because of what reportedly happened between the 49ers DN and rapper Lil Baby before the shots rang out just hours after the Super Bowl. According to the San Francisco Standard, which says it's seen a police report, 27-year-old, Now, the police didn't report that Baby was a suspect just yet, right? Because they say, the suspect is unknown. But now we know that Lil Baby's name is in a police report. 27-year-old White, which is the NFL player, and Lil Baby got into an argument after the Grammy-winning rapper and his friends were turned away from the Third Years Pro private event at a local San Francisco lounge. Per the outlet, a witness told the police he saw the verbal argument and went to get help from bar staff, but he heard 2 gunshots ring out. When a witness returned, he discovered White had been shot in the ankle area. To shoot somebody in the ankle specifically tells me you was trying to end that person's career. Yeah. But let's just
Yeah. Carl, why would you think? You know what, man, you. And then instead of pointing the direction anywhere there, and you choose to go down there, that means you are actually just not trying to really kill him, but you are trying to end his career, bro. End his way to making money, bro. Dark.
Let's just examine exactly what this issue was over. Initial reports stated that it was actually a section, but apparently it wasn't a section. He was having a private party at a lounge. Baby and them wanted to enter into the lounge to get into the private party. They was blocked out. Now, the NFL player probably came out because Baby and them was trying to force their way in, which, you're a Lil Baby. Bro, all you really got to do is say, hey, who got a hot function going on, bro? I'm coming. I'm pulling up. You'll get invites. You don't got to go to somewhere you're not invited at. It makes zero sense whatsoever. But these dudes are driven by ego. I'm sure once they were told, hey, bro, you can't come in, you can't enter. Sorry, bro. Now, I'm sure that probably dude had one of his homies standing at the door to make sure nobody gets in. right? Because it was probably his private event. Probably, let's say, the bar security wasn't there. Because if they had to go to get bar staff, that meant no bar staff was up front, that it was Buddy and his team that was running security. So they probably walked up to the lounge trying to get in, and then they see a dude in normal street clothes saying, "Nah, bro, you can't get in." They said, "Huh? Bro, who are you? Man, F on my way." And tried to force their way in. Then dude probably came out and an argument ensued. But nonetheless, behavior like this only exists among ourselves, bro. You would never see any other group of people fighting, shooting each other, right? Like committing violence this heinous over getting into a lounge, bro. Go to another lounge. Like it makes no sense whatsoever, right?
Hey, it's not a lie, man. It's not a lie. Obviously, it's not only, but generally speaking, you only really hear about things like this amongst our own people, bro. You know, you can't get into a venue, so you shoot a nigga, bro. Like, what? What? How does that even make any sense, bro? Like you're that hungry to get inside, bro, that you're willing to put yourself in jail, sit in a box for time because you couldn't get into a lounge. And that sounds normal to you. Yeah.
So police arrived on the scene just after 4 a.m. and entered the club to investigate, discovering numerous scantily clad females picking up dollar bills that were thrown all over the floor. So so they had see exactly. It was a lounge, but it was their own private event. They brought strippers and everything there. When cops made contact with White, the report claims he was uncooperative. Investigators retrieved footage from surveillance camera at the scene and found an abandoned cell phone. Oh, y'all going to jail, man. When are y'all going to jail, homie? They also located a 9mm and a 45 caliber casing near the scene. Well, that means that were like shots fired from two different guns. The local outlets report comes after The Athletic on Monday reported the altercation did not involve White, who was at the time thought to be minding his own business when he was hit with the bullet. The new info, again, courtesy of the San Francisco Standard, calls that version of the story into question. For their part, cops said in a statement that a preliminary investigation revealed a verbal altercation occurred between groups inside a business. The victim was injured when shots were fired by an unknown suspect. Baby, you going to jail, bro. Right now, social media post and event page showed the rapper was in the Bay Area for the Super Bowl, including a post from his own Instagram from a suite at Levi Stadium. Yeah, man. Hey, listen, man. If Baby did this, I truly hope that Baby gets the max life, if you can give him life. Because this is just nonsense, yo. Like, this is so uncalled for. It makes no sense. Y'all are multimillionaires. Why are y'all walking around angry? Why are y'all walking around angry at life? Like, why don't you guys have better things to do with y'all time, bro? Right? Now to pull out that gun, because, they could have shot him in the torso, the chest, the stomach. No, they shot at his ankle specifically to F up his NFL career. I can almost guarantee you, if Lil Baby didn't pull the trigger himself, it was a jealous, dusty, right, envious, jealous Igamite who did that. Right, somebody who we never done nothing for themselves, they never accomplished nothing, was trying to end that man's NFL career. That's why he shot at the ankle specifically.
Man.
But y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, man?
And what he's saying is facts, man. They're not invited to a place. They can see, that he's there. They know who he is, obviously. And because you're just so envious and jealous and hatred and spiteful, you just try to just shoot him in the foot, bro. Like that's just dark, fam. That's just dark, bro. And what was it? They left the gun, cell phone on the scene. Hey, it's over for them, bro. It's over. It's over. And this is how things, like, let's just say it wasn't Lil Baby who shot the guy, yeah? The guy who did shoot the guy, he could feel some type of pressure. He just starts snitching. Now everything Lil Baby's done in that year, he's gonna start snitching on Lil Baby, and now Lil Baby gonna go down for something, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a vicious cycle, man. But yeah, man, that's it for me, man. Lil Baby had potentially ruined his whole life, people. His whole life. But yeah, that's it for me. If you like the video, don't forget to like, subscribe. Peace. I'm out.